Well, hello internets, here we are. We got ourselves a little bit of a vlog once again. A few things I got rattling around in my head once again. A little bit of a disappointment, but I guess that's part of life. And yeah, welcome to our vlog. So, here we go. Well, with the holiday season here, Christmas is just around the corner. I usually try to get to the city to film like some Christmas type of videos. However, with certain restrictions and stuff that's going on, some of those videos either won't be happening this year, or if they are happening this year, then they're gonna be pretty much restricted to not include people like me. However, we try to make do, try to make the best out of the situation, and search for other options to, well, share the Christmas spirit. Upon searching other options from, well, whatever it is here, almost 3 hours away from the city, I have found another place to go and look at lights. If what I read correctly, it's over a mile of lights to look at. Essentially, you sit in your nice warm vehicle and you drive through. Now I am hoping it's gonna be feasible, meaning that usually when you sit in your vehicle and you drive through, you're gonna have a 10-mile lineup of cars with one or two people in them, and it's gonna take you like 4 hours just to get close to the lights to be able to see them. However, you know, it kinda is the way it is, especially with things going on in the world the way they are. I know, what was it, last year? They have something here locally called the Parade of Lights, where it's just like your normal parade in the summertime. However, it's in the wintertime and it's cold. It's like minus 30 or so Celsius, and you stand out there. They don't really give you candy most of the time, but yet their floats are decorated in Christmas themes, Christmas lights and stuff like that. However, last year somebody had the genius idea to reverse it, and instead of having the parade come to you, you go to the parade. Now, in theory, on paper, it seems good. Then that way you don't have crowds of people standing super close to each other, giving each other the big dreaded cooties that are going around. However, in the real world, what happens is you have cars, trucks, and such with 1, 2, 3 people in them, and rather than having a space with 1 or 2 people that's only like 6 feet wide, you have a car or a truck that's like 10 to 16 feet long, you know, and of course then everybody leaves 6-foot gap in between each vehicle because, you know, you don't want the vehicles to catch cooties or whatever. And then pretty soon they're lined up, what would it be, about 10-15 blocks before even to get even into where the lights are. So those parade of lights are there this year here locally. They're advertising them, so I'm hoping this year is not the same as a disaster as last year, because many people did not get to see the parade of lights. I believe it was like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, and they finally shut her down and were actually turning people away. And whoever planned that out did not plan out things in a logical sense. You know, what else do you do, right? How else would you handle a situation like that? Many people got turned away. Many people didn't even make it to see it. Think how much fuel was used idling, waiting to go 6-8 feet a block, you know, waiting. It seems to be the way it is. Always waiting in a lineup somewhere. Well, in Edmonton here, like I said, there's those mile-long lights, and I sent a message to the people who are hosting it or part of it, and they want $30 a person to attend it. According to the website link they gave me, it's $30 a person. Well, by the time you factor in fuel to go there and back, yeah, I know I'm driving a big 8-cylinder truck, okay, whatever, but you'll be sitting at, you know, $100 and some dollars almost in admission alone. And then time you factor in the fuel, which is going to be the better part of another $60 to $70 ish. And then of course you're gonna probably want to have a meal out, right? You don't really want to be driving, have a 10-hour day or so, and really have nothing but coffee, right? So we decided not to do that. It would be different if the channel would return the investment that you put into it, meaning that a video that you spent $300 shooting would bring back $300. But most of the time with my videos, even 10 years later, some of them haven't even broke even, much less made money on the cost that it took me for admission to go film those sites. And it's kind of weird, some of the ones that I thought would be one-hit wonders, kind of a fly in the night, they're the ones that are actually doing better. They're kind of the ones I wasn't even going to film. So it's a little bit odd. In the past, I was in the city already, whether it was for WCB or follow-up doctor's appointments. In the past, I was there to do Costco runs, so technically, yeah, I went there with the intentions of going, or had already halfway there because of an appointment, so you could justify the extra expense of admission to go see. However, this year, without any of that going on, I can't justify the fuel just to go there to view those kind of lights for a video that's not gonna pay for itself. I know there's Candy Cane Lane, and I know potentially there should be Ice on White. However, those were restricted or modified last year, so they'll probably be the same going on this year. I'm going to do some more research next season, see if I can come up with more spots to view lights while I'm in the area. Then that way, if you have 3 or 4 spots that don't gouge you on the admission, you can kind of justify the whole expense of getting there. It wouldn't be also bad if the person you're going with was willing to chip in for fuel, but it kind of sounds like I'm the only one that's willing to put up fuel costs this season. So therefore, you know, it would all be on me. And truth be told, my driving days are probably not as long as what they once were. I need to recover after driving, I find, as well as it's not quite as enjoyable as what it once was. So we gotta kind of make do with what it is, kind of make do with what we're given, and maybe we'll find some lights locally to see, and well, it'll be what it is. Just a couple of thoughts that I had rattle around in my brain. We'll see how things pan out. You never know, we might end up going, might end up not going, might end up find something locally to film. If not, well, it'll be a Christmas-free channel this year. And as always, thanks for watching Maxwell's Vlogs. Comment, subscribe, and enjoy.